Welcome if you have just joined us. If you were with us for the previous hour, you would think you're travelling back in time. Oh, yeah, you see what I did there? Who would have thought of that kind of opening? You'd have thought it was doctored. Now, we have got a selection of lanterns here that you're seeing. Aren't they beautiful? You can make these if you get a jiffy on and get on the lines and check out your baskets, because we've only got a few of the lantern bundle left. We launched it here at 2 o'clock. My days, we had a very busy hour. So we've only got a handful left. If you want to get hold of yours, I'd get it into your basket now and check on out. It's available on FlexiBuy, which means just under £20 today. You will get your lantern die. You'll also get that beautiful scene die and your Christmas block die. All of those together for an amazing £39.94, saving £5. But think about all the different things that you can create and all the money you can save by making these gifts yourself. 070593. The designer of this is right beside me. It's our lovely John Lockwood.
Hello.
Yeah,
Hello.
back in the locker room.
Back in the locker room. I quite like that.
Now we are celebrating 22 years.
We are.
Of Crafts 2. For anyone that has just joined us for this show, 22 years, congratulations.
Yeah, it is. I think poor Peter and Jane are really feeling it as well, to be honest, after the last few years. We wanted to do a smaller birthday this year.
Yes.
It was massive because it was the 21st last year. So this year it's a lot smaller event, but we're still doing gift with purchase on tonight's show. We've still got some extra freebies and exclusives. We're still doing, you know, the happy hours that we do and things like that. And it is the way that... a lot of people say this about companies, oh, it's a small family business. It genuinely is.
Yes.
It is Peter, his wife Jane, his son Mark, his son Matt, and then friends Penny, Linda, Charles, me, Sam.
Yes.
You know, that's the team.
Yes.
And that's what's been the team for years and years and years. And the fab thing is that I love, because they were friends before I worked with them and for them, is they are genuinely interested in crafting.
Yes.
You know, Peter is the MD.
Yes.
He can craft. He can draw. He's a very, very good draftsman. He's a very good drawer. He'll kill me for saying that. He did one of my classes, an open day we did, and it was literally, the card was amazing.
Was it?
But he's got the eye and he understands it. Jane has crafted for 40, 50 years.
Wow.
You know, everybody knows and understands
when she was
it.
2 years old.
She did, yes, because she's not much more than that now. But they care.
Yeah.
And I know people say that, but they do, and it's so...
Yeah.
It is genuinely so good and so nice.
Well, you know what? We can tell by the prices that we get, which are incredible, by the designs as well that are put together, packaged beautifully, and all the extras as well. We've got some happy hour deals for you. We are hanging on by a thread for your lantern. We're down to single figures. So the next few people to check out your baskets, well done you. When it's gone, by the way. We're not bringing it back on
It's
extended.
gone. You've got all the stock.
We had all the stock. It was a huge stock. So the next few people to get that, good on you. Let's have a look at your happy hour. You've already found it. What are you doing? Can't you wait till I tell you? No, you can't. I don't mind. I don't mind. You just... I tell you what, I'm going to put that down. I'm going to sit over it. Help yourself. Go on. Just help yourself. Just check out everything on the web. You can sit down as well.
Can I? Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, let's just... I mean, you're finding everything yourself, so I'll just stand here.
Yeah, but I really feel I should be showing people something there.
Yeah, OK, well, let's come back. Let's come back.
What to do, anyway.
For those of you that aren't helping yourselves, I'm so happy you are, we've got a happy hour deal for you. Now, we've got the cracker die on the show. These would be fabulous with your cracker die. They'll also be wonderful for your lanterns as well. So if you have got that die set, it's going to be brilliant. We've sold out the lantern set, by the way, but you've still got time to get hold of your happy hour deal. It's a great deal, £9.99. You're getting 30 sheets. And this is your non-shed glitter card. A third of the stock has gone. My goodness, my goodness. It's beautiful. Non-shed as well. Look at that. You give it a bit of a rub. It's not going to come off.
Well, we guarantee it won't.
Yep.
Because it's faux glitter card.
Ooh.
There is no glitter harmed in the making of this card.
Now that's good news.
There is no glitter used.
Oh, look at the colours.
So it is all done by a special process by our manufacturers. So there is literally no glitter in it.
That is wonderful.
But this is cracker. This is perfect for the cracker.
Well, do you know what? Half the stock is gone. And we're only 5 minutes into the show, and this is a happy hour deal for the show. Whew. Right, let's move on. Let's move on to that cracker die. This is the first time we've seen it back. I'm really, really happy for you because crackers are great at Christmas time, but sometimes they are the last thing you think about buying. And that means only the posh, really expensive ones are left because all the deals have gone. Everyone's bought them. So this gives you a chance now to make a proper cracker for your dinner table. And you know what? You can even pull your cracker as well. I know, don't get better than that. You can do that at Christmas time. You can do that at tea time. Apparently lots of people are doing that. You can do it at any time, your birthday, for example. It's a great way of giving a gift as well. You know, if you've got a small gift, it's really difficult to wrap. Pop it in a proper cracker and give it as a gift. And they do look absolutely fantastic and they're really easy to make. We've got some great demonstrations coming up with our John, who designed this die. 935919 is your item number. There's that non-shed. Don't they look absolutely fantastic? And if you want to make a special cracker and place it in a box so you can give it as a gift, you've got the opportunity to do that as well. £24.99. 935919 is your item number, and we're going to be demonstrating this, aren't we, John, in the show?
We are, yes. I'm going to be showing you the tip of how we actually get this to work.
Excellent. I do need to tell you, though, half the stock is gone. Can we get any more of these?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Oh, dear. Right.
On that one.
Half the stock has gone, and we're not sure whether we can get any more. We do need to tell you that. Very, very busy for that. Now, we've got some new cardstock for you. Really excited about this. You are loving this. If you have just joined us, you were loving this in the previous hour, and you're loving this in this hour as well. How sumptuous are these? Oh, my days. Right, I tell you what, let me pick up one of each so I can show you the difference in the non-shed glitter. You've also got your black, you've got your gold satin in here, and you've got that fabulous, fabulous gold. 60% of the stock has gone in the gold and the black. Oh my days, we are exceptionally busy. Now, these are going to be fabulous to do a little bit of matte and layering if you want to use them in such a way. But they are the ideal size for your crackers, aren't they, John? They
are. You need an A4 sheet for your cracker.
Yes.
And the fab thing is, this is what I'm going to be using in the first demo.
Okay.
And the brilliant thing is, if you use the glitter one from this, you don't actually have to do the trick. Right. Now, the trick is with the sellotape, which I'm going to show you.
We'll show you that.
But the glitter makes you the easiest cracker going, to be honest, and it cuts beautifully.
I'm the easiest cracker going. Don't tell them that,
I couldn't even possibly contemplate the thought of that.
Don't tell them that. We're trying to get me in the basket. Oh.
You can tell it's Sunday, can't you? You can really tell it's Sunday. We know each other far too well, Janice.
We do. But it's a birthday party. It's about having fun, isn't it? Right, £14.99. Actually, it feels like I'm just about to give it an award in one of those posh envelopes, doesn't it? And the winner goes to 480683 is your item number. Yeah, you're loving this. It doesn't surprise me. It's a great price. It really is. And we're very busy on that. Saving £3, £14.99. Love that. Now, if you like that, you might want to add something else to your basket. We've got some purple and silver for you. Same principle. What I'll do is I'll get one of each colour way again. So you've got the beautiful, it's absolutely gorgeous, very, very reflective as well. Let me get the purple in here. It's that nice chocolate purple. Right, here we go. Again, fabulous for your matte and layering. Great for your crackers. Great for your Christmas themed decorations or your party or your wedding, for example. I mean, look at these colours. That lovely chocolate purple, John.
It is, yeah. We call that chocolate box purple because we're not allowed to call it Cadbury's purple because we'll get shot.
No, we're not.
So we call it chocolate box purple.
Which is good. And then we've got your lovely silver. We could call that milk bottle top silver.
Milk bottle top silver. It is actually like milk bottle top.
No, I know. Let's call it blue tit silver.
Oh, yeah, perfect.
Yes, perfect.
Then you've got your satin.
Yes.
Now, the satin, I think, is one of my favourites because I've very rarely seen silver satin card.
Yeah,
so if you like that silvery look, but you perhaps don't, you think that gloss in the right place is perfect. I use it an awful lot, silver gloss, silver mirror. But sometimes, say on the front, it can be a bit brash. It's brassy, not classy.
Yes.
The satin silver is the perfect classy to give you that silver without that really posh, reflective look that you might not want.
And do you know what? It's almost like steel as well, so it could be quite a masculine card.
It can.
You know, the industrial dyes that you've got.
It reminds me of the brushed steel that you get in kitchens and things.
Yeah, it does, yeah. And then you've got that non-shed glitter. That's a great little set, it really is. £14.99. £9.99. You're loving that as well. You get 30 sheets. You get how many of each colour do you get?
So you actually got, because the purple, there should be two options of purple there.
There is...
There's a shiny.
There's a shiny,
and
there's
there's a shiny and there's a satin as well.
There is. Let me
so
find the
satin. So you get 5 satin purple.
Yes.
5 gloss purple.
Yes.
5 satin
there
silver.
There you go. I've got
5
it. I've got
gloss silver and
yep.
10 silver glitter.
Apologies, everybody. There you go. There it is. There it is.
So again, rather, if you want that colour but you don't want the sort of brassy bright, the satin, this is beautiful. And I've got to say, the satin card embosses like a dream.
It's gorgeous.
It looks beautiful embossed.
This is just so well put together. Very, very busy for these. Beautiful. £14.99.
Well, one of the reasons I put these two sets together is people have asked me a lot recently, when they're wanting to sort of accent for Christmas colours, whether they should use silver or gold. Okay. So I put these two packs together because, to my mind, if you're using cool colours like your purples and your purples, blues, you know, teals, colours like that, you want silver because silver is cool. Right. If you want to use a warm colour, so you're wanting to use your reds, or you're wanting to use reds or pinks or bright colours, you would use a warm colour, which would be gold. Neutral, black, will go, or white, will go with either. Yeah. But what I did was I wanted this to be able to answer that question for people, was to which one to use. So if you're using a cool colour, you want the silver to accent. Warm colour, you want gold. Love that. Isn't that great advice? £14.99, 506 172 is your item number if you want to go for that sensational, beautiful cardstock that's available for you. Lovely, fantastic, fantastic. Now, I've got some more cardstock. We've got some more cardstock for you. Ombre, ombre. Oh, Arriba. John. I love this. Oh, my days, this is gorgeous. I clocked this as soon as I walked in the studio. Because you've got that ombre, you could have, and when you collect these together, it's like having a rainbow of crackers on your table. And that's very popular for many, many reasons, celebrating Pride and, of course, celebrating our wonderful NHS as well. Look at that. Fabulous, fabulous. Beautiful rainbow style of cardstock. Those are your details. Can you believe that? 24 sheets for £9.99. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? And again, it's non-shed. And it's actually, this is on because one of the girls, I think it was Julie, sent one of her cracker samples made in ombre card. And I just thought, I could not buy that. I could not buy a cracker that was like that. No. I really couldn't. And I thought, I want to give people the chance to make it, because I've got to say, that particular colourway in the green in one. Yep. So that, again, if you look at the top, see what I was talking about red going into gold? Yes. And then blues and greens going into silver because they're cool. But that top one and the other two that match that, they're going on my tree this year because that's my colours. Just love these, absolutely love these. There's no inking. You don't have to change the colour of these. It's all done for you. They are that beautiful ombre and all the colours of the rainbow. I think just to add a little bit of sparkle to your Christmas table this year, you don't even have to decorate these crackers. If you're going for the cracker die, the proper cracker die, with these papers, won't they look absolutely sensational on the table? They really, really will. £9.99, 675 906 is your item number. Don't miss out on your ombre glitter card packs. Ombre, ombre. Love those. Just absolutely gorgeous. You could use them for a whole variety of different projects. Now, £9.99 is a wonderful price. I've had news of another sellout. All stand by your beds. Oh, the happy hour's gone. Well done, everyone, for getting hold of that. £9.99, 260 106. You are ahead of me today, and I love that. Learning how to get to that website and get your items before we come and see them down the table is the best way to do it. It really, really is. Oh, and in case you missed it, the lantern's gone. That's it. It's gone. It's gone. Like a baker, it's gone. That doesn't really make sense, that joke. I'll just shut up, Janice. Your cracker jokes are gone. Leave it out. Leave it out. Cracker jokes are notoriously bad. They are. Cracker jokes always have to be bad. They are. If you've got any cracker jokes, send them in. It's studio@thecraftstore.com. That's your cracker die. Proper cracker.
proper cracker, 935 919, just like our floor manager Molly. She's a proper cracker, she is. She is fabulous. It's our last show together, actually, Molly.
I'm looking. No, we've got her tonight.
Oh, we've got her tonight. Now, the cracker is 65% gone, John.
Right, okay.
Oh, my days.
Yeah.
That's why I've got my hands like this. It's like, this is my, I don't know what to do. This is my getting ready to, I don't know, do something else stance, because we're having an incredibly busy show. $24.99, 935 919 is your item number for that. We best crack on, John, with your cracking demonstration of your proper cracker.
So what I've got here is a piece of the satin card. Now, there is a video on YouTube for this, so again, don't worry, but it's not a new one, because obviously it's been there for a while, because this isn't a new die. But what I discovered was, when I was making the prototypes and trying to put it together, I realised why no one had done what I call a proper cracker before. Go on. And that was because when you pull to get those little bits here tight enough, and again it's about a 2mm gap, your card pulls and it tears. Right. And that was the problem. So what they were doing was making that gap a little bit wider. Okay. And every time you made it wider, it meant that the cracker went round like a hexagon. Yes. Or it was an octagon, or it was a box, it was a square. So came up with this tip, and this is using the cheapest possible sticky tape. Okay. Yeah. So this is from the 99p plus a penny shop. 10 rolls for that 99p plus a penny. Do you dream all this up, John? Where does all these ideas come from? I have no idea. I genuinely don't. Basically, if I'm a crafter, and if something doesn't work, I have to know why. Yes. And then I have to find a cheat to make it work. I like that. Because I won't put up with it not working. Yes. And it's a spoilt child in me, I think, to be honest. It's a case of, no, I want this to work. I want a proper cracker, so I'll come up with a way. And that's great, coming from a crafting brain, rather than someone that designs and puts the designs out there and says, right, I'm hoping crafters will love this. It comes from the very heart of craft, doesn't it? From a crafter that wants something, who happens to be a great designer as well, who can go out and design it. Well, to me, it comes from what I want. Yeah. And that's what I want to try and do. So it's got to be possible. So all I do is lay my die. Yep. Can you see here? I'm laying this next to the card. Right. And I'm putting a strip of ticky tape, as I called it as a kid, because I couldn't say my S's. Ticky tape. Ticky tape. I can't actually say the brand name. I call it Salad. Oh, it's Salad tape. Salad tape. Yeah, which is fine. Other brands are available, but I call it Salad. All you do is put your die down, then, can you see the die is the same size as an A4 sheet of card? Exactly. Yeah, exactly the same. It doesn't cut these ends, yeah? So it doesn't cut these ends at all. So if you did want to make it longer, what you can do is put it right up there, and then cut another end and add it on, because this end won't cut. Got you. Yeah, but what we do is put it there, and can you see, hopefully, again, I've used black, so that you can hopefully see that ticky tape. Got you. Yeah, as long as it's going somewhere over that, where those tight pieces are, this will work. Could it be washi tape? No. Right, it's got to be. You need a plastic, cheap sticky tape. Got you. Yeah. So that's why I say, literally, the one I'm using now comes in a pack of 10, and it's 99p plus a penny. Brilliant. You know, from M&B and places like that. Yeah. You know. Now, whilst you're die cutting, John, we've had a question in. Thank you for your email, Janet. Great to have your company on the show today. Janet would like to know the finished size of the cracker. Good question, Janet. Very good question, Janet. No idea. So the finished size of the cracker, do you mean from side to side? Because that's A4, isn't it? When I'm making a box for it, the depth I leave for a box is 2 inches. Okay. So I estimate the diameter to be 2 inches. Okay. Because that's the bit I tend to measure. I believe the length of it is 10 inches when pulled together. Ah, because, A4 is when it's stretched out. So when it's stretched out, it is 11, and the piece itself, when it's flat, is 11 and 7/8 inches, because that's the length of a piece of A4 card. Okay. However, when you pull it in, I believe it goes to about 10 to 10.5 inches. Yeah. Is it 25 centimetres in length? Which would make it 10 inches, because it's 2.54 roughly. Yeah, which makes it... So your 10-inch cracker
You can have at Christmas time if you want. Give or take a millimetre or so. 10-inch cracker, lovely.
Yeah.
Love that. And it's about 2 inches across.
Yeah. Yeah, it's about 2 inches deep, I would say, and about 10 inches long,
Yeah.
to be honest.
There you go.
That's what I work on. When I'm making a box, that's the measurements I work on for it.
Brilliant.
So, I've
Hopefully
just cut
that's
this
answered your
out,
question, Janet.
and it's cut.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, thank you, Janet. Can you see now, all these bits have cut out. Can you see how fine that is there? But if you look carefully, and I'm using gloss card, there we go, look. Can you see the ticky tape?
Wow, yeah.
So you don't notice it
Yeah.
on anything. I'm going to make one next using
Okay.
a piece of parchment, because that's the big one that everyone says is impossible.
Parchment?
Parchment.
Proper cracker?
Proper cracker in parchment.
Ooh, now that's just
how
opened
this
up the
trick
doors.
works and how it was designed. So what we need to do is we need to curl it slightly.
You know, with parchment, I'm thinking you could do all your lovely groovy style designs on
Yep.
there and then cut it out, as long as you've left space for your cutting.
Cut it out
and then do the
groovy
parchment.
it. Yeah,
Brilliant
then parch
idea.
it.
Oh, my days.
Yeah, so you don't crush anything. But yeah, you could cut it out
Yep.
and emboss your parchment with an embossing folder and do it.
Oh,
But
you
all
can
we
do
need
so
to
much.
do is,
Yep.
you'll see that there's 3 easy tabs.
Yep.
Yeah. Basically, on one side, one bit finishes with a spike, and one bit finishes with 3 tabs. And all you do is and I know it sounds weird, but this is like version 3.
Yeah.
Because there are 2 prototypes at home. I think Mrs. Duck has one of them, bless her.
Oh.
She had to mangle it together where it didn't work. So this wasn't something that worked first time. So can you see there? You've got your 3 panels, I've got tape on them.
Yep.
And what I need to do now is to curl it.
Right.
If I don't, if I
Yep.
just glue it together, card has a tendency to square and crack.
Got you, yeah.
Yeah? And it would go square. So what you do is, edge of your table, yeah?
Right, yep.
Hand flat,
Yep.
on the edge of your table,
Yep.
and pull.
Okay.
See? Curls. And this is using the gloss card. This is how good quality the gloss is.
Look at that.
So you see now,
Yeah.
so if you've made them before, you may find that they go a bit square. It's because you've not curled it. So all you do is just take off your tape. Again, use either power tape,
Yep.
or if you can't get power tape, use red line tape. Don't use finger lift white tape.
Okay.
It isn't strong enough. You're putting this under tension. And all I do is, look, meet top to piece. Yeah? Piece to piece,
Yeah.
piece to piece at the end. That's it. Yeah?
Wow.
Okay. But pulling it together.
Yeah.
But have we got a cracker joke? Have we got a cracker joke? Did
We
I
do
hear?
have a cracker joke. Okay. Terry has emailed in. Thank you for emailing in, Terry. Terry is loving the show. Here's a joke for you. Okay, John. What is a cow's favourite party game?
I don't know. What is a cow's favourite party game?
You need to tell me again, Meg, because I forgot. Musical chairs. There you go. Love
Right,
that.
yeah, you need to write that one out, Terry, and pop it in your crackers.
Why did the dog tree surgeon get the sack after 2 months?
I don't know.
Because he was barking up the wrong tree. I just made that up. Well, I made it up yesterday.
Well, I know one that's been doing the rounds in here an awful lot recently.
Go on.
What do you call a man with a spade on his head?
What do you call a man with a spade on his head? I don't know. What do you call a
Doug.
man? Oh,
What do you call a man without a spade on his head?
I don't know.
Douglas.
Oh,
What do you call a nun with a washing machine on her head?
oh, steady on.
Systematic. Right, so we're going to pull this together.
All respect to nuns out
Yes.
there. No offence intended.
No, those are the only ones I can remember that I could even think about saying. I'm very
Send in
sorry.
more cracker jokes. We're
Please
loving
do.
them.
So we need to pull this together.
Yep.
Yeah, and this is the bit where if we hadn't strengthened it, it would tear.
Okay.
And this is a bit that I know a lot of people find quite difficult. Of
Yeah.
how do no. Take a piece of thin ribbon
Yep.
or string or anything. Doesn't have to be anything
you can use
expensive.
crafting vine.
Yeah, exactly. Make a loop. Okay. Take your 2 ends, thread them through your loop.
Yep.
Yeah. And then separate your 2 ends. Okay. And pull.
Oh,
That's it.
that's easy.
Yeah. and you can then bow that, tie that off, do whatever else. But it automatically, because there's deboss lines on there and there,
Yeah.
it automatically falls into place. So I'll do it again. So again, take a lump of ribbon,
Yeah.
underneath, 2 ends through, separate your ribbon,
Yeah.
one side, one the other, and pull in opposite directions,
Look at that.
and it will twist itself into shape.
Do you know what? Using these as a proper cracker, you can get the snapper to go inside. If people are sensitive to sound, they can still have a cracker. You can put some gifts inside, you can make them, you can buy them, you can put your Christmas hats in there, they can use them. You could also use them as a gift wrap. And by that I mean, sometimes you buy small gifts and they're difficult to wrap, they're an awkward shape. You could put them inside a cracker and it would be absolutely perfect for you. Your proper cracker. Very busy for this. £24.99. 935919 is your item number, and we are 3/4 of the stock gone. I'm so glad John bought this back. It's the first time we've seen it. It is your proper cracker. We've got some great cracking demonstrations for you, but you get to choose how you decorate these. Not just for Christmas, for birthdays. People are pulling crackers at tea time. How about a wedding as well? Wouldn't that be lovely? So you could have your wedding favours inside your crackers, which would look really, really nice. Don't miss out on a wonderful cracking Christmas. You can make your own. Isn't that lovely? Now, the phone queues are 7 minutes long. We know you're there. Please wait for us. We will get to you. But if you're on the phone and you're thinking, do you know what? I've got the internet, I can go online. That's all you need to do. Go to thecraftstore.com, download the app. It's free to download to your smartphones and your tablets, and you can purchase via the tablet and via your smartphones. It's really, really easy to do, and the website as well. So those are your options to buy. If you are on the phone lines and you don't have another choice of going online, don't worry. We'll get to you. We will get to you. We will do that. 935919 is your item number. Right, let's head back to our John.
Right, so I did say that we would make a cracker in vellum.
Yes.
So this is parchment.
Okay.
This is not...
What's the difference, parchment and vellum?
Usually price.
Is it?
Yeah, vellum, I tend to find I usually buy cheap craft vellum,
Okay.
very thin,
Yep.
which will work just as well
Yep.
for a lot of craft techniques. A lot of parchers will use parchment,
Right.
which is a lot. I mean, I know Barbara could explain it a lot,
Yes,
lot better.
yeah.
I think this is sort of like clarity quality
Yes.
vellum or parchment that I'm using. But I think it's how it takes the white work and things. So vellum
Got
is
you.
more for sort of crafting and lighter
Right.
things. But I don't know really, to
No,
be
I
honest.
don't. It's a
I know that
conundrum.
this is still probably only what would you say? I'll give you a piece and you can about 80, maybe 100.
No, I think this.
Yeah.
Have you got the same one as
GSM,
me?
yeah.
I think that's a bit more. That's quite.
It's certainly not like a. It's not a 250 card.
Oh no, it's not a 250 card. I'd
No.
say probably about 110.
Yeah, something like that. But this
Yeah.
is the sort of thing that you would not imagine that you can make a cracker
I
out
wouldn't have
of.
thought so.
No, but you can. Again, you need to use the sticky tape trick, and it's so easy to do. And again, it's just literally. I'm almost repeating myself.
Yeah, and will it adhere to your vellum?
It will
and your
stick
parchment?
exactly the same, and it's the one question that I've had so many times,
Yeah.
which is how do you, can you make a cracker out of parchment or vellum?
And it's the tape that strengthens it. So if someone's watching thinking, well, I don't have tape, I'll just use some double-sided tape. That's not the point here. We're talking about reinforcing.
You're reinforcing where these cut seams go.
Yep.
Okay. So if we see here, I've actually missed slightly. It doesn't matter because what you're going to do is you're going to cut. Oh, I've lost the end now.
Oh,
This is why at home I have it in a dispenser and I have my low tack tape
You should
in a
always fold it
dispenser.
over when you finish.
There we go.
Always finish off with a little fold.
Yes, I know, and I really, really should. But there we go. So it doesn't matter where they go as long as they cross this centre point.
And they're going to be on the inside of your cracker. No one will see this.
No one will see them.
No.
Honestly, they genuinely don't. Every single cracker sample you are looking at, apart from the ombre glitter card,
Yes.
is made with is made with it has the sticky tape in there.
Do you know what? I can't tell.
There isn't any in the ombre. It doesn't need it because I'll show you that next.
You're loving the ombre card, by the way. This is available if you have just joined us. Details at the bottom. It's only £9.99. Beautiful ombre style non-shed glitter card. How amazing at Christmas time to have your rainbow design on your table. Love that. And they are absolutely gorgeous. Non-shed as well. Beautiful ombre. All the hard work's been done for you. All the colours are there, ready to go. £9.99, 675 906. But half the stock has now gone. Half the stock has gone. Wow. Did you say we still need to use the tape on the ombre?
No, you don't.
No,
I will do that next.
That's why I can't see it. You can't see it on the ones
you
that
won't
have it
see
on
any
either.
on the ombre.
No, I
but
can't
you
see
will.
any on any.
No, it's there. I promise you it's on every other single one. Because if it wasn't, they will tear.
I can see them at home. Woo.
And what I will do is it like a kaleidoscope? What I'll actually do is I will show you one without doing it. So same thing again. So now I have, but look here, you can hardly see where that sticky tape is.
Do you know what? You can only see that when you give it a
I've got to
wiggle
get
in
the
light.
light to reflect. So you could now put this onto some of your groovy boards, do your beautiful white work through it, put it into an embossing folder. I know that recently, I think Barbara's had some really nice sentiments that you could, you know, white worked across the front of there would be gorgeous.
Just sensational. Now, this isn't a design fault, this is a design addition to be able to add that tape in order to get that proper cracker, not one that is square around the outside, those awkward ones that you can't pull. This is a proper cracker. You want people to engage at Christmas time. You know, we can sit next to each other once again, which is fabulous. If you've got a business, maybe you've got dinner parties that you're organising, maybe you've got quite a few dinner parties. How about you take the crackers with you? What a great gift to go to a dinner party rather than a bottle of anything. Why don't you take some crackers with little gifts inside? What a great addition to your party. You could have party games where you have to pull a cracker, you know, like Truth and Dare or something like that, or questions inside. And
I think that's a really lovely idea, because something I hadn't thought of. Traditionally, if I'm going to somebody's house, I would take them a bottle of wine or some cheese or something like that. And these days, you've got to be careful. People don't drink, some people don't eat certain cheese, or you've got vegetarians and vegans. Everyone's got different things. So something you've made like this that's got something, like, say, something to do after dinner or have a laugh with.
It'd be good.
I think that's a lovely idea, actually.
How about gender reveal?
Oh, that would be funny.
Yeah, make your crackers, and then everyone's got to pull them at the same time.
Yeah, make them in the ombre, so it goes to, because there's a pink to blue ombre.
Yes,
So make it in the pink to blue ombre.
That's a good idea.
And then basically, when you actually pull it, whichever it is, it's a boy or it's a girl, can be stuck to the side that's the right colour.
Yeah, because people say, you know, they do the gender reveal parties, boy or a girl. You know, you can do whatever you like, actually. You can reveal whatever. It could be a fur baby. So you could reveal cat or dog. Have I got a cat? Have I got a dog? Or you could reveal names and things like that. There's all kinds of different things that you can do. I've had another idea, and I don't know whether this would work, John, with your cracker. You could put, how about this? How about this? Lots of people were planting bee bombs during the summer months and the spring, so that flowers would grow and the bees would go to them and pollinate and everything. That'd be lovely. How about putting some seeds inside and working it so that when you pull the cracker, they just scatter down on the ground?
Oh, what a nice idea.
Isn't that lovely?
That is lovely.
Yeah, like a wildflower cracker party.
I like it.
There you go.
You could do it in the vellum. So,
we've got another cracker joke.
OK.
Do you want to hear it?
Well, do you want to tell it while I just put this together?
Yeah,
it's
can we? Let's watch John put this together.
So easy to do. I don't even need to talk while doing this. It's just exactly the same. OK.
So this is from Anne. Thank you for emailing in, Anne. Why are hairdressers such good drivers?
I don't know. Why are hairdressers such good drivers?
Because they know all the shortcuts, of course, John.
Oh, I like that one.
We need like a sound effect, don't we?
We
Love
do.
That. Keep sending them in. We're finding this very entertaining.
This is
lovely.
quite fun.
And do you know what's good about sending in these jokes is that people can actually write them down and put them inside their crackers when they get the cracker die home. So keep them coming in. Studio at the craft store. The craft store. Yeah, studio at thecraftstore.com. There you go. I was going to say studio at the crafts 2 store.
No, you won't get anywhere if you email that. That address doesn't exist.
Studio at thecraftstore.com. Our lovely Meg is waiting there for your emails.
So I've just taped it together, same, exactly the same. Yep, so this is just in the vellum.
Yep.
And it's the same technique again. I mean, there is one you can do where you've got, you know, the sort of metal twists.
Yes.
You can use those in exactly the same way if you've got Christmas ones, but make a loop, but watch the vellum. This should tear.
Go on.
Yeah? And I could literally sit in a factory all day doing this.
Let's do the other
because it's just actually really... I know, I'm sorry, you know, if people... That probably would get boring, but I could happily sit and do this, but literally... So you watch it go.
Go on. Yeah.
But that should tear. Pull too tight.
John, look at that. You've got a little crown. You could put an LED light.
Yep.
That's what I was getting at.
So,
that's what I was thinking.
You
read
need to
my mind.
stop at the point...
Got you.
Where it stops.
Yep.
Then when you pull it all the way through.
Yep.
So that's why I wanted to show you that.
I
didn't just pull
there.
too far.
Look at that.
But that is lovely actually to work that way.
You could make a little castle out of that.
You could
put a little
actually.
LED light in there.
That would
That'd
fit
be
inside
lovely
there
on
like
your
that.
table.
So that's doing it in vellum.
Yep.
So you need to just pull it tight, just like that.
Yep.
But then you stop. You keep pulling.
It's going to cut
It will cut through.
Well, it's designed to do that because when you pull it, you want it to break.
Yes,
Yeah.
and that's what you want. Whereas when we do something that's a coated card,
Yeah.
so this is the, just get all the bits out of, but you see how well it cuts the vellum. I mean,
Yeah.
this is what I love with dies. This is what I love about the manufacturers that we have. They now understand me. So they now allow me to prototype dies that they know in their own heads won't work, and then I make them work, and they get them. They don't get annoyed. They basically say they wait until I send them the packaging.
Yes.
And then they actually see what the die was supposed to do because they can't get it until I do a lot of the time. But they also work so hard on their quality to make sure that a die that will cut through a thick piece of gloss card will cut through cleanly and beautifully. And you can see here on these how beautifully it's cut through on the vellum or parchment.
Yeah, exactly.
And then it will cut through a coated card like this. So this one, just get it right on the edge. I haven't put any ticky tape on.
Have you not?
As my mum would call it. So this is straight from the pack.
OK, we've got another joke. How do you make an apple puff? This is from Anne. Thank you for emailing in, Anne. How do you
I don't know. How do you make an apple puff?
Chase it round the garden.
I think I know which Anne this is actually from the
they're
from
getting
the
worse and worse, and that's what we love because the worse they get, the better they are.
It's Anne Caves, isn't it?
Love them.
It's my friend Anne.
Thank you, Anne. That is
I thought
brilliant.
it might be.
Love that.
She's, but yeah, this is the fun thing about crackers and Christmas and things like that. And again, using them all year round. You know, what else would you do? So look, so it's coated.
Yep.
But fine, cuts off. And we actually discovered this because Sam, bless him, cut me all of those crackers.
Did he?
So all of these ombre crackers Sam cut for me. And he said, I'll put them on your desk for you to put together. And I said, did you remember the sellotape trick? He went, no. I said, well, I have got another trick to do in case you forget it, but I'll try anyway.
Yeah.
And we found because of the coating, you don't have to worry at all on this.
That's great, isn't it? Look at all these. They're brilliant in that ombre, non-shed glitter card.
And I happen to have chosen a colour of ombre glitter card that might be the sort of colours I'm putting on my tree this year. So.
Oh, really? I
Yeah,
just think these are fabulous. Rainbow colours. Let's have a rainbow Christmas.
I don't... Well, to be honest, this year, when we went not last year, the year before, they predict the Christmas theme for the following year.
OK.
So in January 2020, we went to Frankfurt to a big show all about crafting, but they also have Christmas World there, where you learn all about where all Christmas buyers go to buy for Christmas 2022.
All right.
Because they've usually bought for 20... Or they go for Christmas 2020, but they're buying ahead for 2021 as well.
Do you know, I find that fascinating because somewhere somebody knows what's coming up next year right now for Christmas, but nobody tells us.
Well, they have a haul. And they have a haul of predictions for 2021.
Do they?
And the predicted colours for 2021 were blue, teal, pink and silver.
Well, my days.
And I always say if you go into some of the big department stores, as we're going towards Christmas, you will see that, because the prediction for last year was very much lots of red and a little bit of gold. And I saw that in lots and lots of places. So, yeah, but obviously I don't know for next year because we couldn't go.
Oh, no,
this
it's
year.
going to be a surprise.
So it's going to be a complete surprise. Well, nobody could go because the whole thing was cancelled. So,
yeah, that is true.
we don't know. But, yeah, I'm very much these sort of blues and teals and silvers with a little bit of hot pink.
Oh, yes.
But I saw in the corner of, like, forthcoming trends, like a jewel tree.
A what tree?
Jewel tree of purples and blues and pinks, every colour, but done like jewel tones. And I thought, oh, now that's coming up.
Yeah, that'll be nice.
Yeah, that's got to be nice. So I've got a feeling that might be next year and start a little bit this year.
Well, you know, by buying the dye to make your own proper crackers, you can change that every year. It doesn't matter. Some people don't pull their crackers and they keep them so that they can use them next year. They can be very expensive. Now you can pull as many crackers as you like. Never get in trouble for it. Isn't that wonderful? Because you can keep cutting them out. But if you do want your cracker dye, 80% of the stock is gone. That's your proper cracker. 80% of the stock is gone. £24.99, saving £4 on that deal. 935919. It's the first time we've seen it back here at the craft store. We're very, very pleased that we do have it back, because so many of you have popped that into your basket, and I know that so many of you are going to have a wonderful Christmas. All of you are going to have a wonderful Christmas. But look at that in the gift box, those 3 crackers in there. You could have a secret gift. It could be, instead of wrapping a Christmas present, you could put that little present inside your cracker. Absolutely wonderful. And you can also sell them as well. So if you want to make them and sell them, maybe you create soaps or lip balms, something like that. You could pop those inside the cracker, which would be lovely. 935919 is your item number, and I think perfect if you're gifting somebody, let's say, some lipstick or some makeup. Yeah. I think that'd be lovely just to place it in the cracker.
I think that'd be great to sell.
Yeah.
And please happily do. So this is the ombre glitter card. Yeah. So we've put no ticky tape on here.
No.
Again, I'm using black ribbon, same again. This is literally, 3mm satin ribbon, cheap as chips.
Yep.
Yeah. Separate them, pull, do it gently. Yeah.
Perfect.
Now, you see how it's starting to release up?
Yep.
Yeah. The way that you get around that one is pull it till it's there, and then turn it over and roll your ribbon round once and tie it off. And that will hold it. But this doesn't need any sticky tape at all. So again...
Do it again, John.
Same idea. On the other side,
Now, I once wore a... is it a gurgle? Not gurgle.
Girdle?
A girdle, yes. One of those that did that to me once. Never again.
So did I, but that was an interesting fancy dress party.
Wow. That would have been interesting.
So, there we go. Tie that off. But you can see...
Oh, isn't that lovely?
That's in the ombre glitter card. But again, no glitter, no shed or anything. And if you just push like that, can you see how it's folding? Yeah. Those are the lines that are on the die to put it in.
That is brilliant.
But in the next demo, I will show you why another reason those lines are there and how we can then decorate them.
Excellent. Right, if you want your proper cracker, you need to be cracking on the phones or get onto the website to check out your baskets. £24.99. Great price, isn't it? 935919 is your item number, and over 80% of the stock has gone. Whether you're making and creating your traditional crackers, we've got an advent calendar made of crackers in the background, which is brilliant with some of the new cardstock that we've got available. So something like that in your homes. You could have a cracker for every day of your advent calendar. If you're in a workplace, wouldn't that be great? And you could pull out names for people to do it every day. So you could have a little basket. You could have you could do Secret Santa. So everybody comes up and gets a cracker, and inside that is a name. That is a wonderful idea, isn't it? That is fabulous. You could get the crackers at the front of a party. People could pull the crackers. They could find out which table they're sitting at. Maybe for a wedding, for example. So you pull it and you go, oh, I'm not sitting on that table, am I? You can't go back and pull another cracker because you've pulled it already. Absolutely fantastic. How about, oh, dare I say it? How about speed dating? Oh. If you can go along to the speed dating, you pull a cracker, find out who you're going to sit next to if you're speed dating.
I think there's so many different things that you can do with this, and I think because your cost of your cracker, yes, you've got to take your die into account.
Yep.
You have to do that, and it's not fair to pretend that doesn't exist. But once you've bought that, you've got it.
Yeah.
But once you sort of knock that off, each cracker costs you the cost of the piece of A4 card that you've made it with.
Well, if you think about it...
So if you want to make 6 in card that's cost you 10p, that's 60p.
Yeah. It's an amazing deal. Think about, well, tell us how much you spent on crackers last year. Maybe you spent £24 buying a box of 12 crackers, and now they've all gone, and you've got to do it again, and then again, and then again. And maybe you're thinking, I can't afford crackers this year because it does get very, very costly. And then it's kind of cracker wars, isn't it, with the neighbours? Who's got the best crackers? Who's got the best gifts in the great crackers? And it could be the story of the night. I'm not going round Mavis's house again. Her crackers were terrible.
It's that old one where people go, you know, well, yeah, exactly. I'm not going round her house. Her crackers were toilet roll tubes and crepe paper.
Oh, you don't want that.
I've made those year in, year out at times because there's no other option. As a crafter, that's all you've got to do.
You're right. You're absolutely
and it is.
Now you'll be making your own crackers and you'll be pulling crackers left, right and centre. You'll be the most popular cracker puller on the block. £24.99, but whilst we've got it, because 85% of the proper cracker die has gone. Wow, very, very busy for that. Don't miss out. It's a great deal and you can make as many as you like. Now, if you are making and creating, you want some special cardstock to do that, we've got some for you. We've got some. Your gold and black. Oh, this is just absolutely sumptuous. It is like a song. That was gold and brown. This is gold and black.
There is a song, black and gold.
Black and gold, yeah. Let me get one of each available for you because these are gorgeous. Are you ready? Look at this. Look at this. So you've got your black in there, you've got your gold, you've got your non-shed glitter, and then you've got your matte gold as well. Matting and layering, construction, boxes, gift boxes, crackers, maybe some of your dies, lanterns. Those of you that got the lantern die look gorgeous in this particular cardstock. £14.99, saving £3. It's a great deal. 480683 is your item number. Absolutely love those. Right, if you like them and you want to add to them, or maybe that's not your colourway this Christmas, your colourway is going to be purples and silvers, then we've got a great selection for you here. Let me gather these together for you, because you've got your non-shed silver, you've also got your matte silver, which is like a steel, you've got your beautiful shiny oh, look at that, it's a picture of me.
That's really cute.
It's like one of those mirrors at the horror house.
It shows how great a shine there is, though. That's amazing.
You look at it,
cool.
Sorry. And then you've got your purple as well. Isn't it fantastic? £14.99, saving £3, 506172. But in the lead, and it doesn't surprise me, is the ombre. This is absolutely gorgeous. 80% of the stock has gone. Treat yourself. £9.99. I would multi-buy, I really would, because these are sensational. 675906 is your item number. Absolutely beautiful. Great colours in there as well. 6 designs, 2 of each, 24 sheets, 250 GSM. Absolutely perfect. You don't need to use the I was going to say telephone trick. The tape, see, I nearly said salad tape again. The tape trick with this, you don't need to use any sticky tape with them. It's brilliant. It's a great deal. 675906 is your item number. Right, John, back to you.
Right, so I was saying I was going to show you. This is my friend, Mrs. Duck, and Wendy will really, really laugh about this because they know when I first started crafting, I used to use sort of peel-offs and stickers, and then I got really, really anti them.
Did you?
Yeah, and I do not know why.
Okay. Maybe because you began developing your craft, so you thought, I want to do something, you know, a little bit more in depth.
Yeah, I kind of moved into stamping and then die cutting and things. But to say in the actual die, I've designed some lines for folding. Okay. But what I've also done is they are there. If I take this one off, they're actually there. What finishes the crackers off the best are peel-offs and stickers. Ah. And you'll find there's actually a line on each of them that shows you where to put it.
Oh, brilliant.
Can you see there where that embossed line is?
Got you.
Yeah. So that line is there to actually put
So you've
that on. So what I've done is already...
Full circle.
Yeah, I literally have. And I always think a sentiment in the middle, an actual peel-off one would look amazing.
Oh, do you know what? That would.
It really would. Certainly against these gloss cards. So I've done that across all of the edges. But I want to make this is the black gloss card. So I want to make it look expensive. I want to make it look as if I've spent a lot of money on this one.
My brain is ticking away. I'm just thinking, if you've got, I don't know whether it would work, you know the lantern die we had?
Yes.
With the window? I don't know why you'd want to do this, because a cracker's all about the element of
But you could
surprise.
put the window die in there, put some acetate in so you could see the gift inside.
That's what
or
I'm
what
thinking.
you're selling inside.
That's what I'm thinking.
I think you remember going to the same sort of Christmas fairs as I went to, where they used to have the bath cubes like that, wrapped in a cracker of tissue paper.
Yeah, you see, there's a good idea.
So, what I want to do with this is posh it up a bit. Now, I've got here, and this is just from my stash. This is like faux satiny ribbon. I mean, to be honest, you could cut a piece of Lurex off the one-day special.
I was just about to say, we've got a great one-day special coming up for the final
The gold
call.
Lurex would really work really well for this.
Or the netting that's on there as
well.
well.
The netting works beautifully on crackers. It really does. And all I'm going to do, I've run a piece of power tape down it. So you could use, for this, you can use any double-sided tape. So I've used the power tape for holding it together, or a red line tape, but for this little bit you could use any double-sided tape because it's just almost a temporary fix. And this is also a great way to protect it. If you've cut this and you've forgotten to do, I've done the ticky tape, the sellotape trick, hoping, no.
You've put tape on there?
There's tape on there, there we go. Yeah.
Can you can't tell?
Ooh, just,
only
literally just about.
Yeah.
But it's on there. But if you haven't, you can do this, and this will protect it. And I'm going to run the tape and the ribbon down across those sections. Ooh. Okay. And it's a way to get a beautiful ruffle in. So I'm going to take this. So I'm going to take the tape off. Yeah, just like this. Okay.
Now, we've had a question in, someone that has given us a telephone call. We don't have a name, so apologies for that. But you don't always have to leave your name. You can just ask a question. You don't have to leave your name. But if you're watching, you'll get your answer. The question is about the GSM of the cardstock that you're using for the crackers. You know, what's the variety of GSMs? What would you recommend?
Using the ticky tape trick, using the sticky tape trick, I have used from 120 to 350.
Wow.
Now, I have full confidence that you could use from about 80. Really? As long as you use, there's no stability required in the card for this. No. The stability, again, comes from the design and the cone. Right. What will happen is the weak point are these bits here, which is why people haven't done proper cracker dies in the past. Got you. Yeah, as long as you use the sticky tape on there, so it's cutting it, it doesn't matter how thick that is there, because it's protected. Got you. If you're using a really thin paper and you're really worried, what you do is put ticky tape on the front, put it on the back as well inside. Right, So you've got a double layer. As long as you strengthen these little triangles, it honestly doesn't matter. Yeah. Does it matter how thick your ticky tape is? Nope. Great. Nope, can be as long as it goes over, I would say that space there. Brilliant. Yeah? As long as it covers about that space there, it's fine, because that is the weak point. And you can see there, that's about 2 mils. So, you know, if you pull on that with no protection, it's just going to break. Yeah, you don't want that. You don't want that, do you? We have got some news for you. We've gone limited stock for your proper cracker. Your proper cracker is gone limited stock, £24.99. So the next few of you that check out that will get it. 935919 is your item number. It's the first time we've seen it back since last year. Since last year, I believe. Since last year. Will we get it back? I don't know, because it was a huge stock. The chances are... I can't see it coming back, and certainly if it does, it's in no quantity until next year, if we do it again next year. I mean, this has got to be the 3rd or the 4th reorder of it. Yeah, it is. We will not get another one in before Christmas now. Right. So I think it is doubtful, but I honestly don't know, because I can't remember how many of them we had. Yeah, do you know what? We had a huge stock. This is a great investment. It's an investment. That's how I'd see this. £24.99, 935919. Limited stock, though. Get yours in your basket and make sure you check out that
is lush, what you're
So
making there,
look at
John.
that. So what we've got now is beautiful. We've added on this ribbon, and this is from my stash. It's using so little.
Yeah.
Literally is. So it looks like a beautiful silk ribbon. Trust me, it isn't. Ribbon through, again, through the loop.
Yep.
Yep. Separate it and pull, but look at the...
Now look at that. That is like a corset, isn't it?
Now look how that goes.
Beautiful. And it all puffs out as well.
Yeah. So if you have that more, if you have thicker ribbon,
Yeah.
so imagine if you take a piece, as I said, of the Lurex from the
Yes.
one-day special or the
Yeah.
netting and had that stretching out to that far, it will all crease and then come out like
Yeah.
a skirt.
Oh, wow.
So you can really, really use that. I should have actually borrowed some of that off
We've only got
Sasha
2
Not
minutes
Fancy
left
before we started.
of this 2-hour bonanza show. It has been a bonanza as well, celebrating 22 years of Crafts 2. It's amazing, isn't it? It really, really is. The birthday celebrations will continue at 6 o'clock today when we've got a brand new one-day special with our John, and that means a brand new gift with purchase as well. So do stay with us for that particular show. But we've only got, how long? About a minute left of this show.
Terrible.
Yeah, John?
So I would start to decorate with Stamen and things like that from my stash. I love using the gold Stamen
Looks
in
gorgeous,
there.
doesn't it?
Yeah, you can then start to put, you know, some of your die cut elements on. That's from the limited edition.
And that could be a decoration for the table. It doesn't have to be a cracker that you're pulling.
No.
It could be decorative.
Well-
and that means you can change that for each occasion. You know someone that's got a wedding coming up? You'll make the crackers. You know someone that's got a birthday? Make the crackers. You know someone that's got a dinner party coming up? Make the crackers. You want a bit of fun? Make the crackers. But
Oh, no.
technically sold out. Sorry about that. Wow.
Sorry.
Note how I've got this underneath my arms. You're going to have to wrestle me when I leave the studio. Yes, we've got 45 seconds left. John, what an amazing 2 hours. Well
yeah,
done.
I'm sorry it's gone that way.
Well-
I just thought it would be nice to do 2 hours all about the 3D bits of Christmas.
Yeah, but that way.
And give people a chance to get the new lantern and people who'd missed out on the cracker. I'm sorry it got so busy.
Don't apologise, John. It's been wonderful having your company. We're going to see you again at 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock, it's me and you again, is it?
Are you going out for a bit of a rub down?
I am. I'm going to go for a little bit of a run round with, you know, one of those towels round my neck.
Yeah. We'll do that. We'll go running up the steps here in Oundle and give a bit of a, you know, bit of the old rocky feel. Yeah, let's do that. Thank you, John.
Thank you.
We'll see you later. Thank you very much for watching, but don't go anywhere. We've got the final call for the one-day special coming up. And don't forget, a brand new one launching at 6 with our